Hello, I'm Leslie Caretti, and welcome to Wellness in the Woods. We have some very exciting information to tell you today, so listen carefully because we have two special guests today. Both of them are going to be participating in our Health and Business Expo. Both of them will be speakers, and so you'll want to know in advance what's going to happen because there's going to be many great surprises for you. So with no further ado, let me introduce you. Let me just grab my notes here. Dr. Bill, he is the father of 8, and I couldn't believe this when he told me. He is the author of 47 books. I love that number, 47. That's the year I was born.
Good, congratulations.
Yes. So he's also the former volunteer professor for 4 universities. He was featured on the cover of Times Magazine in 2012, and he has a really great hobby. His hobby is aging healthy. So with no further ado, let me introduce you to Dr. Bill.
Thank you, Leslie. It's a pleasure being here.
Well, I could not believe it when you told me you actually wrote 47 books. So when did you start writing?
Oh, years ago, and with my co-author Martha, and we're still married.
Oh, okay.
And I write it, she fixes it.
Oh, great!
So,
that is a good combination.
I love to write books because it gives me what I call the helper's high.
Oh, I see.
Because I go to bed at night, I drift off to sleep, feeling so good that someone might read a life-changing, a life-transforming tip in one of our books.
Oh, yes. Well, I have so many questions. I'm really interested in reading this one. It is the Healthy Brain book. Okay, that's not all. Okay, I have another one. Help yourself from cancer. Okay, so there's another one. Oh my goodness gracious. And I know a lot of us can use this book as well, including me. And here's Dr. Sears, T5. What is T5?
Transformation.
Oh, transformation.
Transformation.
Oh, we love transformation. Yes. Transformation Wellness Plan. Oh, that's another really great one. Oh my goodness, and another one, and you're going to talk at the Healthy Brain Expo, right?
Right.
I don't know which book you're going to be able to talk about first.
Prime timers.
Prime time health. Wow. I mean, this man is a genius. I mean, he has all of the answers. So with no further ado, I understand you have a mantra.
Yes.
So what is your mantra?
Make your own medicines.
Make your own medicines.
Make your own medicines. And Leslie, a lot of us don't know that inside our body, we have our own internal medicine pharmacy.
Oh, yes.
Now, you can
I know many people say food is your medicine.
Yeah.
But how can our inside be
Inside? Well, imagine you're the designer, the greatest design, the greatest machine in history, the human body, our beautiful body.
Right.
But you knew we mere humans are going to mess it up.
Yeah.
By how we eat, live, and think.
Yes.
So you'd put inside our body a pharmacy.
Okay.
And that pharmacy we have, that makes 23 medicines so far. They're discovering more all the time.
Really?
Now, where do you think you'd put it to get into the bloodstream real fast?
The bloodstream?
Yeah. You'd put it on the lining of the blood vessels.
Oh, okay.
So picture you have trillions of little microscopic medicine bottles on the lining of your blood vessels.
Okay, I'm imagining that.
All right. Now, you want to guess what opens your pharmacy? Movement.
Ah.
Movement. That's why Dr. Mom said, go outside and play.
Oh, yes.
See? And that's what actually won the Nobel Prize. Movement opens your pharmacy. So when you move, the blood flows faster over the tops of the medicine bottles, pops the medicine bottles open, floods your bloodstream with all these medicines that lower the high blood pressure, high blood cholesterol, high blood sugar, medicines that raise the lows, antidepressants, medicines that heal your hurts, anti-inflammatories. But the medicines you make are better than the medicines you take.
Oh, I love that too. Medicines you make are better than the ones that you take.
They're custom made just for you.
Okay, so I wanted to write down the other saying that you just had about the medicines that you make.
The medicines you make are better
than the medicines you take. Wow, that is excellent. That is excellent. So what do we have to do to mobilize our immune system then?
Well, the same way we open our medicine bottles. Movement mobilizes your immune system. So picture on the lining of the blood vessels, you have troops, immune system fighters. They're called natural killer cells. And they're sitting there ready to fight. When you move, the blood flow comes faster over the troops, grabs the troops, takes them throughout your body, and fights the germs and the cancer cells.
Oh, wow. So that's such a beautiful way of expressing what happens in our body. I just my husband, he every time they come to do the lawn, there's always a whole bunch of them at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
He says, the troops are coming.
That's right, the troops are coming. And just imagine you're out walking with a bunch of friends.
Yes.
Oh, it feels so good. I'm making my own medicines. I'm mobilizing my immune system. They'll kind of look at you.
Yes.
We're made to move.
We are made to move. I mean, I love movement. I love dancing. That's probably my favorite thing.
Dancing is our couple hobby.
Oh,
my wife and I.
And how long have you guys been married now?
58 years.
58 years?
Yeah. And I have a little dance poem.
Okay.
I said, 50 years ago, when you said I do, did you really think it through? But then you knew our marriage had a chance when your klutzy husband learned how to dance.
I love it. Oh, you are just too much. I love it. I love it. I'm going to have to write down every word you say. Guys, get a pen. You need to know every single word that this man says because he is brilliant. So tell us a little bit about your newest book.
Yeah, the newest book is called Feel Good.
Feel Good. Oh, we like that. Feel Good.
Your top tips to lasting health and happiness.
Oh.
Yeah, feel good. That's what we want. I ask my patients that all the time. Just give me a one sentence. What do you want? I want to feel good. I want to feel good. And then also we have what we call our 5S diet.
Okay.
5S diet for healing and health and healthy aging. Smoothie in the morning.
Okay.
I start my day with a smoothie.
We like smoothies.
Smoothie in the morning. Salmon in the evening. Salmon is your top food, Leslie.
Okay, all right, let's write that down. Everybody write this down. Smoothie in the morning. Okay, wait, smoothie in the morning.
Salmon in the evening.
Salmon in the
3
evening.
nights a week I eat salmon. Salmon, there is no food on the planet healthier for aging than wild salmon.
Yes, of course, wild salmon. Okay.
Third S is salads with
salad.
spices.
Okay.
The fourth S is smart snacking.
Smart snacking.
I call it my rule of twos. Eat twice as often, eat half as much, chew twice as long, and take twice the time to dine. You know, grazers live healthier and longer than gorgers.
Wow.
And then my fifth S is supplements.
Supplements,
Smart supplements based on science. There's so many supplements out there with no science.
Yeah.
So when patients ask me in the
supplements.
office, they say, well, Dr. Bill, how do I choose? I say, well, do you need it? Do you eat 10 fistfuls of fruits and vegetables every day? Do you eat 2 fistfuls of salmon 3 times a week? No, Dr. Bill, I don't. You need it, but you don't eat it, therefore you must take it.
Okay.
So I prescribe them a fruit, vegetable, and berry supplement an omega-3 supplement. I've been taking one for 25 years now called Juice Plus. I love it.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of Juice Plus. Yeah.
Is it supported by science? One thing you want to look for, and don't buy it if it's not, you look on the website, have they taken volunteers, given them the supplement, drawn blood from them, and find out what's in the capsule gets into the bloodstream.
Oh, yeah.
And if those studies are not there, don't touch it.
Yes. It's always good to do our research and for the doctors to do their research before they give it to us.
Yes.
Because I know that doctors are practitioners. They are practicing. We don't always
Practicing
get
on you. Well, actually, I'll tell you something. That's most of the material in the book were given to me by my patients.
Oh, good.
They give me little one-liners.
Yes.
Or they're so healthy. I say, "What are you doing?" And I write it down, and they go in the book.
That is really, really great. So let me see here. Was that the plan that you just said about the salmon and I wrote it down. Hold on. Okay, the smoothie, the salmon, the salad, and smart snacking. Is that part of this?
Yes, smart snacking.
Yes.
Snacking.
So what is smart snacking?
Smart snacking is, say, like nuts.
Okay, yes.
Go nuts.
I love cashews.
Go nuts. Make your own trail mix. A hard-boiled egg. Those are
For a snack?
two of my favorite snacks.
Oh, okay.
An egg and trail mix.
Oh,
That's it.
I like cashew nuts
Yeah.
and almonds. What I do is I soak them,
Good idea.
almonds, and then we eat them, and they are nice and crunchy.
Yeah, exactly. Good for you.
And cashews.
Yeah.
Those
that's
are my
good.
favorite.
Me too.
Oh, my goodness
We
gracious.
have a lot in common.
So let me see. So how do you start your day with a peaceful mind? Because a lot of us wake up, some people can't wake up and they feel tired. Or, and they want coffee right away.
I start my day with the attitude of gratitude. Now, Leslie, no matter how life sucks, and it does sometimes,
Yes.
we all have a few things to be thankful for. So I start my day, thank you, God, for my life, 83 years. Thank you for my wife, 58 years. Thank you for my health, cancer survivor. Thank you for my wealth, 8 kids. Thank you for my MD. Please make it my ministry. I take a deep breath. I hum. Humming is good for you.
Yes.
And I say, bring on the day. And I feel what I call preloaded. That preloads your mind to start the day the right way.
Oh, I love it. I love your way of just bringing a peaceful mind into the day and charging your energy as well, because by the time you said all that, you must feel great.
Feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah, well, I totally get that because, I've been with my husband now 48 years.
Good, yeah.
So I'm 10 years behind you.
Yeah.
But I'm also 10 years behind you almost in age as
Yeah,
well.
He is still in training.
He's still in training, yes. How did you know that? Oh, my goodness gracious. So I think that you are going to be one of the most renowned speakers of our healthy, we have a Healthy Brain in November, but this in September. On September the 16th, all right, now we're moving clubhouses because of the situation, Clubhouse 7 right now. We're going to be at Clubhouse 2. We're going to be doing the Healthy Business Expo, and Dr. Bill will be one of our speakers. And so you will be able to get more information, and he'll probably, I hope you're going to have some books there.
Yeah, probably will, yeah.
Yeah, have some books, because I know these books are things that all of us want to read. It's going to be so exciting. I think the time on that is going to be 10 to 2 at Clubhouse 2. Mark your calendars now, reserve your spot. Actually, this event is a free event. We will have lunch that you can purchase if you want to stay all day, because we will have 6 speakers during the day. Every half an hour, every 45 minutes, we'll have a new speaker. So, you know, get ready for a fantastic event. Dr. Bill, is there anything else you'd like to tell us that comes to your mind?
Well, you know, I guess my mantra to end is go outside and play.
Go outside. You know,
Movement
I love
outdoors.
That. I love that.
Nature.
I love that.
Go outside and play.
You know, when I meet new people that come to the village and they come to my events, I say, "Oh, thank you for coming. Just come back out, come and play. You know, come out and play."
Right.
Yeah, I love that. You know, that's mine, kind of like, come out and play. Yeah, but that is so great. I'm so excited that you came.
Thank you. I am too.
I am honored that I got an opportunity to meet you.
Thank you.
And I cannot wait to hear more from you. I mean, I'm going to have to rewatch this myself.
Thank you, Leslie.
So we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Well, I have another special guest today, Dr. Jared. And he is, I would say, how would you say when you produced, no, you engineered, you invented, that's the word.
I didn't invent it. Nordic walking poles have been out for 30 years in Europe, but not in the United States.
Okay, so you are the author of the Nordic
Walking
Nations.
Yes, and I've expanded it really big.
Yes,
Our
yes.
website.
Yes, so it's a huge website and it's all about
Health and wellness.
health and wellness.
No matter what your condition is.
No matter what your condition is. I mean, I just love it.
Yes.
And I'm so excited. Can you tell us a little bit about the walking sticks?
Yes. In the United States for the last 50 years, the poles that Americans are used to is called trekking poles, which are basically ski poles, and they're used for hiking. So basically you step, and keep it in front of you. That's the technique. So when you go up and down hills, it reduces the stress on you, but it's not an exercise. Now, about 30 years ago in Europe, the Danish Olympic team wanted to cross-train year-round, but just because there's no snow year-round. So they took it into a research center, and they came out with a pole called Nordic walking poles. That's why you call it Nordic. In Europe now, almost everybody from big cities to towns use the Nordic walking poles. Now, what's so different between this is as you can see, this is a shorter pole.
Yes.
It adjusts from someone from 3 foot tall up to someone that's 6'4". And typically when you run, you walk, ride a bicycle, all those different activities, you're using your lower extremity.
Right.
So I call that two-wheel drive.
Two-wheel drive, okay.
Two-wheel drive. And so when you put the poles beside you and you're walking like this, and the pole is at an angle and the pole tip is by your arch of your foot, this actually activates your upper body. So instead of working only maybe 50% or less with a lower two-wheel drive, this activates 90%.
90% of your body?
Yes. And why this is so exciting to me, I've been the guest speaker for Parkinson's throughout California, dementia, Alzheimer's. This is a resistant cross-motor function.
Oh.
That means every step you take, this is stimulating new neurological pathways.
Yes, and that is possible.
Oh, yes, that's so important. And, you know, and I get people out of walkers and chairs, wheelchairs, and they are so happy. They say, I can finally do this. What you do is you pull your shoulders back, you look straight ahead. This is your normal walking gait, just like this.
Yes.
It's nothing different, nothing new. So people catch on within about 30 seconds. And
That is wonderful.
they'll walk about 50 feet and come back and they go, Dr. Popejoy, this is fantastic. I feel my whole body working. And it's so simple, so easy. Because typically for seniors, they can't walk fast enough and far enough to get into an aerobic exercise.
Right.
Where they can walk 50 feet and back, and as they're pushing a little bit harder, they're huffing and puffing.
So do you mean that even if you work for like 5 minutes or less, you get a benefit of a full workout?
I was just going to cover that. That's a great question. Typically, when on other type of walking and riding bike, you have to do it for so long in certain distance. This one, because it's a cross motor function, research shows in the last 10 years, this actually, you can do 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at lunch, 10 minutes at dinner, and that 30 minutes is equal to 55 minutes of swimming.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Wow.
And you
don't even have to get wet.
No, you can walk indoors, outdoors, on the sidewalks, which is great. And so it's a great exercise for seniors or anybody at all ages. People think, well, I just do seniors. No, this is for all ages. I mean, you're looking at the kids these days. They're not getting their exercise. They're overweight.
Right, and they're spending way too much time. I don't have my phone near me right now, but they're spending too much time texting and on their phones.
Yes. And during the COVID, I realized that what was constantly stated that if you have any underlying condition, it's going to increase the chance of you dying. Okay. I don't have any underlying conditions. I've had a heart problem since I was a kid. 5 years ago, I went into the emergency room, and they said, we're going to have to replace your heart. And I said,
what?
I'm in great shape. So they gave me the choice about new transplant, which could take a year or two, or something that's been out for about 10 years at that point. It's called the LVAD assistant device. That's what, right, this little
your
bag
fanny pack is.
Yes,
yeah.
that controls my heart. And they said that without that, I would have been dead 5 years ago. I would have died.
So what have you done with these last 5 years?
Well, what I've done during COVID, I've expanded my website. It's the largest website in the world. It covers every condition you can think of, weight, diabetes, lower back pain, you name it. And the way this works is so fantastic is that typically a senior, when they're walking, all the stress, because you're in two-wheel drive, goes to your lower back, hips, and knees, and ankles.
Right.
Where this, when you're walking and activating 90% of your body muscles, what happens, it transfers the stress throughout your whole body. It's almost like you're 25 years old again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
we all want to be 25 years old again.
Yes, yeah. I wish. I'm 72 years old, and I feel fantastic. I figured hopefully I'll live another 15 to 20 years, whatever. But the purpose is it's not. I always told my patients, it's not how long you live. It's the quality of life.
The quality of your life, yes.
And this gives people purpose and hope because they can see the difference. I got 33 exercises on my website for seniors, and it covers the balance, flexibility, strengthening, endurance, all that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's got all
33 different exercises to do with
using
the sticks?
the poles.
Using the poles?
Yes, so you don't have to sit in a chair or hold on to something. You can use these poles as your support. You can be going backwards, different. I got 33 exercises.
Wow.
Yes.
Is there a cost to?
No.
No? Anyone can just go on the website?
Yes. What I've done for Parkinson's and seniors, this Leaky is the largest European maker of poles, custom poles. I'm the second one, which is in the United States. So my poles are like Leaky. And
Cool.
their poles are, to get everything you're supposed to get, it's about $250. I do mine for half the price. Plus, they don't give anything with it. I give a complete custom bag, carrying bag. I give all these extra accessories and things at no additional charge. So mine's half the price.
Oh, that is great. I know that people are really going to be excited. So I just want to let everyone know that we are going to have a special event on walking with the poles.
Yes.
This is going to be August the 30th, and we're going to be at Clubhouse 1. It's going to be from 11 to 1 p.m. And Dr. Jared is going to bring a lot of poles
Yes.
so we can all practice and walk together.
Yes.
And I cannot believe it, 5 minutes,
Yes.
and we have done a full exercise. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I've given talks and demonstrations to medical doctors throughout the United States. I'm in lifestyle medicine also.
Yes, yes.
And I would spend 2 hours going over all the benefits of this. And then I realized that even doctors said this is too good to be true. So I started requiring the doctors afterwards to walk, and they'd do the same thing. They'd walk 20, 30 feet, come back, and they'd look and say, Jared, everything you said is true.
It's
This
true.
is so simple.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of trying it out for 5 minutes.
That's right.
Oh my God, it's just so incredible. Well, don't forget, mark your calendars. August the 30th, and it is going to be Clubhouse 1 from 11 to 1 p.m., and it is going to be great. Now, Dr. Jared's also going to be at the Healthy Business Expo, and he will be talking there as well. So you have 2 opportunities to meet with him in case you have a doctor's appointment on the 30th. On September the 16th, he'll also be there in one of our speakers at the Healthy Business Expo. So we are so excited. Now, in relationship to what Dr. Sears said, or Dr. Bill, who was our doctor that we interviewed earlier today, always be in movement. And here we have another doctor who's telling us the same exact thing.
Movement is like medicine. Exercise is like medicine. So when you can do a simple exercise and activate everything like the Nordic walking poles do, you're going to be the best you're going to get, I tell you. And I've had patients who's lost 150 pounds in 6 months.
150 pounds in 6 months. Oh, wow.
That's on my website. A guy in Boston, I had him at a medical seminar, and his wife said he can't lose weight because he can't walk more than about 200 feet without sitting down. So they both tried to pose, and he goes, wow, this is taking the pain away in my lower back and stuff. So they're from Boston. She called me up 3 months later, and she says, he hasn't done anything except use your poles. He's lost 75 pounds. And I said, great.
Great.
I said, keep it up. And she called me 6 months later and said, he's lost 150 pounds. But what was exciting was this. The week before, he just did a 5K walk. 5K.
With the poles?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And he couldn't even walk 100, 200 feet without being in pain.
That is
and
amazing.
he was pain-free.
That is amazing.
I know. That's what keeps me excited about as a senior. I love doing this. I love seeing the smile on people's faces, and when they say, I could do this. I had actually a small little Irish man, and what amazed me, he didn't have a cane, he didn't have a walker, he wasn't in a wheelchair, but he walked about this speed. Well, I gave him the poles, and all of a sudden he starts walking. He turns around to me and said, Dr. Popejoy, I'm speeding. This is the fastest I've walked in 20 years. He had that big smile on his face, and that's why I do what I do.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, that is fantastic. So thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, no, it's my pleasure. I mean, we are so excited here in the community.
Did I tell you my wife and I, we just moved into the community about 6 weeks ago.
Oh,
so
okay,
we
great.
love it here. Yeah, I went to Laguna Beach High School, and then we lived up north. We decided I want to move back to Laguna Beach, and we found I knew about the
Laguna Woods Village,
yes,
yeah.
because I used to with the Saddleback
Oh, so
College.
you're a resident now?
Yes, yes.
Yes, nice.
Yeah, I was in the Saddleback. I used to be in a choral group. We'd come to the seniors and sing songs and stuff for them. So this is like getting back to home. I love it.
Yes, thank you so much. And we welcome you back home.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Jared, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
And welcome home.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have two main events to remember. What I'd like you to do is write these down on your calendar. You do not want to miss them. August the 30th, Clubhouse 1 from 11 to 1 o'clock with Dr. Jared. And the Health and Business Expo is going to be September the 16th, and that will be at Clubhouse 2. The doors will open at 10 o'clock, and it'll go from 10 to 2 p.m. I hope you guys have a great week. Tell your friends all about these new events that we're producing. They are going to be great. And remember, everything that you do with love. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.